DXO Labs is currently running a massive sale for Black Friday. Enjoy it. Go down in the description below and then click on the link. Make sure you click the link to enjoy your discount. In this short tutorial of DXO PHOTOLAB 8, we're going to take a look at the hue mask that is included in DXO PHOTOLAB 8. So all you have to do is to first go and click hue mask. What happens exactly when you do that? Let's say in this chart, you select R, the red. Now immediately you see that there is something just happened. The whole screen became dark and bright. So the dark area is the one that is not masked, and bright area is the one that masked. And to be clear, what has been masked exactly? Let me show you right now. Is all the red zone. So anything from my diary behind to this color chart that is, within this red zone, that can be one in the pink, one little bit on the pale red, or this flower, or a little bit of the logo part of this area. So let's turn this one on again. You see that there is certain area has been masked. Even the globe. I don't know what is on the globe though. Right. So certain area selected as a part of the hue. Now, here is the thing that what if you want to be very precise with only and only on the red zone? Only thing you have to do immediately when you actually select the mask option and the hue mask, there is a tab open. So this selection, all you have to do is to, play with the slider at the top. And then you see that immediately is becoming more and more precise with the selection. And then at the bottom, it can be a bit more faded, bit more up close and personal. And now it's selected only the red. But now, here's the thing. I personally do not recommend to do that, because now if you want to change whatever you want to change, let's give an example. Let's say you want to change the exposure. You see that it's not really nice and smooth. It's kind of broken out. It doesn't have a nice fade. So at the bottom one slider, you can give a nice little fade that makes it look slightly more natural. It does not look like an edit, bad edit to be precise. It does look like a proper edit that you wanted to do. So to summarize, the hue mask is essentially, I'm going to delete it and then try to use another example. Hue mask, generally with the dropper, you select a color of an image, and then work on that particular image. Here you have a lot of red. Let's say you want to work on the blue. Then it is going to work on the blue section. That can be blue from this color checker. It can be blue from the diary. And then to maintain it, to modify it, you can. This is a color line, so you can work on the slider on the top and at the bottom to achieve more precision. Either you can actually use the slider, or you can click on the number. So the number on the left, it works on the fade. Number on the top, it works on the color zone. So either you can work with the number, or you can work with the slider by clicking them. And then either you can use a dropper here, or you can select the individual color itself, and it will automatically select the color zone. And by doing so, you can always work on your masking and local adjustment. I hope this tutorial made sense. If you have any question, please do not hesitate to ask at the bottom section below, at the comment section below, and I'm happy to answer you more questions.